Everyone, this is Nicholas Acosta coming back again for another Mosen Consulting video. I want to let everyone know that iOS 11 without the I is now available to purchase from mosen.org. So I'm very excited, and I'm doing this video because I want to spread the word on Jonathan's newest book. He's been doing this for 5 years already, ever since since iOS 7 was released. And I want to just talk about the book, what you can expect. So we're gonna get started right now. So you're gonna visit mosen.org, mosen.org. And when you're on the website, you want to look for the Mosen Consulting store. This is the way I do it. So once you click on the link to take you to the Mosen Consulting store, it's the first. You just go to the first heading on the page. I think it's the first heading, and you look for where it says iOS 11 without the I, and you press enter on the link, and it takes you to the page where you read about the book and where you add it to your cart. So iOS 11 without the I comes in at around just around 41,000 words. It's the largest book that Jonathan has written in this iOS without the I series, and I'm happy to tell you that it is available in PDF, EPUB, or you can download it as a zip file containing PDF and EPUB files all in one file. But you also have the option of downloading it individually. So what I recommend, if you're using Windows, you can download the PDF version and you can read it on Windows using Adobe's Acrobat Reader, or you can use QRead, which is another accessible Windows client. If you want to download the EPUB format, you can download the EPUB file and use it in Windows as well with JAWS and FS Reader. If you have a Victor Reader, you can download it to your Victor Reader or Bookport Plus, or if you're a Voice Dream reader, you can use it on your iOS device like your iPhone or your iPad in Voice Dream Reader or iBooks. You can import the EPUB or PDF version into iBooks and read it that way. I highly recommend, if you use Voice Dream Reader, to download the EPUB version, because I downloaded the EPUB version for another title that Bonnie Mosen did. It's Off to Work We Go, and that's a marvelous book. I think you should check it out, and it works very well in Voice Dream Reader, extremely well. So in this case, I'm going to download the EPUB version of iOS 11 without the I. Now, iOS 11 is a major release, guys, and it will be here in just 4 days, on Tuesday, September 19th, 2017. And so Jonathan has released this book a little bit earlier because there was a lot of trouble last time pre-ordering with the pre-ordering. A lot of people never received the email when the book was released. There was a lot of issues going on, so he decided to release it 4 days before. As far as I know, I just checked today, and at the time of this video, it's Friday, September 15th, 2017. So it'll be here in exactly 4 days. The new operating systems, I should say. But we're just focused on iOS right now because this is what the book is all about. So, how can you get it? Well, if you have PayPal, you can use PayPal, which is recommended for downloading the book as long as your debit card or your credit card is linked. If you don't have a PayPal account, all major credit cards and debit cards are accepted, and you can just enter your credit card information that way. But I use PayPal, so it's easier for me. You just enter your email and your password, and you confirm it. And once you either enter your credit card information or you're using PayPal, don't close the browser. It'll redirect you back to the Mosen Consulting page where you can download whatever content, in this case, the iOS 11 without the I file that you purchased, the book. You will also get an email with a temporary link to download the file, which is only good for 72 hours, so which is about 3 days. And you'll also get a unique ID, and this will allow you to download the book or whatever content you've purchased from the Mosen Consulting store whenever you need to have access to it again. So what I tend to do is, when I download an audio tutorial that I've purchased from him, or in this case iOS 11 without the I, I'll save it to the downloads folder, and then I will put it in my Dropbox folder. And so I put it in Dropbox because I have Voice Dream Reader, and I'm able to import from Dropbox using the Voice Dream Reader. It has very good Dropbox integration built in, so I'm able to download it straight from Voice Dream and listen to it on my iPhone. So, how much does the book cost? Well, the book cost only $19.95. Yes, it's been the same price. It hasn't changed. Just $19.95. You can get iOS 11 without the I from the Mosen Consulting web store. Also, if you purchase the book today, you'll also get the second edition for free. Yes, I said it. If you purchase iOS 11 without the I, you'll get the second edition for free. Now, what is the second edition? Well, the iPhone X was just released. So there's going to be some very important information on using VoiceOver, and also using the iPhone X with VoiceOver, that you're going to probably want to know about if you decide to get the iPhone X, which is no problem because you'll have the freedom to download the second edition of iOS 11 without the I absolutely free. But if you do not purchase it, if you do not purchase iOS 11 without the I now, you will have to pay for the second edition if you choose to wait until the iPhone X has been released. But I recommend that you buy this book right now, because then you'll get the second edition for free, and you're able to explore what's new in iOS 11. And it's very cool because it's 4 days away from being released to the general public, and you just get a feel. So you get a feel of the book. So how does it start off? Well, I'm gonna just tell you a few things that are covered. It takes you from the beginning, installing iOS, what you should expect, what's new in iOS 11 as far as accessibility. As far as accessibility with VoiceOver. Then it takes you through using some of the new mainstream features with VoiceOver. It takes you through the Files app for the iPad. It takes you through Apple Music's new features, new social features. It talks about AirPlay 2. It talks about notes and calendars and everything else that's new in the mainstream uh, feature set. It also takes you through Notification Center. There's a lot of new features in iOS 11, and I know you won't want to miss out on these things. And also, Jonathan's books are a joy to read because he throws in a little bit of humor. Just like in iOS 10 without the I, iOS 11 without the I gets a bunch of new features, and he puts all his hard work into getting this book. So why not give it a read for just $19.95? You will be up and running because you see, you invested in a device, in an iPhone or an iPad. So now, don't you want to learn the new features? Don't you want to learn how to use your iOS device or devices a little bit more? Don't you want to learn how to use your iOS devices better by learning what's new in iOS 11? So check out the Mosen Consulting store at mosen.org, mosen.org, and just see how easy it is to download the book and get up and running with the new changes in iOS 11. Thank you and have a nice day.